And we are live.
Hang on a minute. Are we missing someone?
Yeah, I don't know who.
Well, you're back this
I'm
week.
back.
So where's
the other one?
Oh, bloody hell. I can't believe they've got me dressed as a banana. There you go. Apparently, this is punishment for me pretending a banana was her last week.
It's payback.
Yeah, so apparently it's my turn to be a banana. I can't see nothing here. Hello, you lot. We've got Dragon, Kren, Roy Hat and Dave Robertson. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Hello.
Says the big banana. It looks more like a Johnny, doesn't it?
Well, you should have dressed me up as a banana then.
No,
That's what you should
that'll teach me, won't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Kren likes it.
Thanks, Kren. Yeah, no spikes in here. No, definitely no spikes in here. So, it's another week.
It is.
I can't see nothing. There you go. Can I take it off now?
Yes, you can take it off now.
Oh, show me belly. There we go. I'm back. Yeah.
Back.
Looks like a yellow condom. Felt like a yellow condom. That's all I can say. And we've got a few of them.
Spikes.
Chair does not need spikes. No.
No, there's an idea.
How are you lot?
Pikachu, more a Pikachu.
Yeah. I hope you lot are doing well. We're doing all right.
We are.
She's better. She's not 100% yet.
I'm getting there.
But she's not as yellow as she looked last week.
No. Don't have
And there's a lot less top hair, top lip fur than you did last week.
Say that, but I did get her a little snuggly to make her feel a little bit better this week.
Has she got a snuggly?
She's got a little snuggly.
And it's a
It's-
banana. Aww.
There's a theme here.
So we're gonna, me and Snuggly's gonna
That's you,
snuggle.
is it?
Yeah.
She needs to get better because she's going on holiday next weekend.
Yeah.
Now, next weekend we are here for the live stream on Saturday. But on Sunday, we're off to somewhere cold and expensive.
But very magical.
Very magical.
Big banana with a slab.
For punishment.
I'm saying nothing. You lot. Do not encourage her, please. Do not encourage her. They're both bad enough. I've been ganged up on all day. Just can't get the stuff these days.
You've deserved every minute of it.
Yeah. So what have you been up to this week then? Well, she's been up to nothing.
Apart from freezing.
Yeah, it's been Baltic.
It has.
Absolutely Baltic. The workshop is just, it's not funny. Really, really cold. It's that cold that we actually have to use a hot water bottle on the 3D printer beds to actually start them up because there's a safety feature in most printers like Prusa's. They won't actually do anything if they're below 10 degrees. So it's like running around with a hot water bottle is not fun. And then you're fighting with the penguins and polar bears down the bottom of the workshop.
It's not fun.
Not fun, which is why we like it here because we got heating and air conditioning
and bananas.
And we can have both on at the same time.
We can have them both on at the same time because we're not paying the lecky bill. It's all part of the lease.
We are, but
yeah, it's in the lease.
It's in the lease.
So we've had a couple of questions, well, a few questions actually this week,
which is a good job because we haven't really got anything else to talk about. Have we?
We're like one of the problems with doing these weekly is what do you talk about?
We're running out of things.
We're running out of things. But we thought what we do this week is talk through some cheap control boxes because we always get asked questions. You know, what would you recommend for a beginner and that sort of stuff. So we've got two in front of us.
Thanks, Dave. That's really cheering me up.
Two in front of us.
Apparently, it's getting cold on Monday.
That's all I need. On Monday, we're running around like headless chickens trying to pick and pack orders, so we tried to get warm. So we're going to talk about some control boxes then?
Yeah.
What are we going to talk about first?
Which one should we
I think we talk about
I need
Sabar's favourite
one of these is crickets and...
This one.
No, that's not crickets.
It's this one.
That's ticklets. I think we talk about Sabar's favourite box then. What is that then?
The Pebble.
The E-stim Systems Electro Pebble, I think she was trying to say. Yeah. 2-channel unit.
Yeah.
They're not galvanically isolated though, so not good for...
No good for nipple play.
No nipple play, but great elsewhere. Why do you like it?
It's easy to use. It's got lots of nice settings. So.
And it's got 2 channels.
And it's got 2 channels, so what more do you need?
Danny said Legoland in Denmark.
Oh,
I think that's where he is, which would be pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Bedstone got use that hot water bottle to pre-warm his seat.
The loo seat.
No, they generally send me to the loo first.
Yeah, he's
I am the seat warmer.
Seat warmer.
Yeah, and there's a queue outside the door.
We must admit that there's a girly squeal every time he sits on the loo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's frostbite. And, you know, I end it with 3 Adam's apples. It's that cold in there. So, anyway, I missed that. Why do you like it?
It's easy to use.
Yes.
There's 2 different channels.
Yeah.
And there's lots of different programs.
It's small enough to
And
pick.
it's small and compact to take with you.
We've got 2 of them,
We have.
but we've only actually got access to one of them. Why?
One is in my bedside cabinet at home.
Can't take her anywhere. E-stim system arrived.
He's
Late.
Kitten and Christmas trees don't mix.
They don't mix at all.
No,
but
they
you
don't.
missed the banana.
You missed Ian. You dressed up
Yeah,
as a banana.
you're going to have to go back and watch
Go
it.
back and watch that.
They made me dress up as a banana as punishment for making her banana a stand-in last
Yeah.
week. There is a lot of love for the electric bubble.
Yeah.
I can
It
understand
is.
why.
It's my favourite.
It's a nice control box,
It
well
is.
priced, lots of features.
It's a reasonable unit.
It's
like the
easy to
middle-
use.
Yeah, that's one of
Now-
the reasons I like it.
We were in era fame when they launched that, and you know, first impressions were very, very good.
It is a really nice
Yeah,
control
as I
box.
said, we've got 2, but we've only got 1 really because she got it at home.
Because somebody's nicked it.
Oh, outdoors toilets. Yeah, my grandparents had outdoor toilets. A luxury with strips of newspaper and everything. I watched the streams 50 times anyway. We had all sorts of dramas earlier. As you will relate, you know, I started playing around with wires and things and didn't get my chat working. But it's working now.
That was on Kofi.
And then
That was on Kofi,
And then
yeah.
he couldn't get his banana costume on.
Yeah, and as Danny said, it's a great beginner's box.
Yeah,
It is.
it is.
Yeah, it is. It's
the other
fantastic.
box we've got here to chat about
It's Joe's
is
favourite.
one of her favourites.
It's the Helix. See, I love the Pebble as well,
Yeah.
but we couldn't both
No.
say the same box. Yeah, and outside toilets. Well, we have an inside toilet.
That feels
Well,
like an outdoor
We
toilet.
call it an outhouse because it just feels like an outhouse.
It's an outhouse, in-house, outhouse. Yeah. It's cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even the spiders in there have got parkas on at the moment.
Yeah.
It's that bad. We're talking 50 miles in the snow. Them were the days.
It's Gwen's comment after.
You had snow luxury. We had second-hand cold slurry. Again, luxury. Anyway, getting back to the subject at hand. Why do you like that?
It's really simple. It's small and compact. You're going to make a
No, I was
sarcastic
gonna make sarcastic. I thought about it, but decided no.
In other words, he doesn't want me to tickle him again on camera.
We started something now. Cole, we had to burn our skin shaving. Should we'll go away, come back late when they finish.
That's a good idea, yeah.
Yeah. No, that is really good.
Yeah.
And as Eastim just said, the fire button.
Yeah, that's it.
Which they brought over from the Series 1, which is a really great box,
Yeah.
but they don't make it anymore.
Yeah.
But we have 2 of those because when they went out of, when they stopped producing them, we had to go and buy a second one just in case the first one went
Well,
under.
I've actually the first one as well.
So,
Yeah, that's at home, yeah. So they are really good. It's a very simple unit to operate. I like the tactile knobs.
Yeah,
I like twiddly knobs.
it's
Yeah.
Well, you like any knobs, buttons,
Yeah,
or
no.
anything else you can play with.
If you
but
compare
yeah,
it with something that has
mean-
buttons,
I prefer
Yeah,
the knobs.
you can
'cause
quickly dial it
I
down.
find it easier to control,
yeah.
and the fact that you have got the different patterns in there.
They need to get a room.
Oh, you not spotted that?
No, I just seen it there.
But yeah, so it's a great starter box.
Nothing soft and smooth like a pine cone.
they also work with
With Louis
Louis
fingers,
fingers, they do,
yes,
yeah.
they do.
Yeah. The Helix only has 1 channel, so bear that in mind. If you can afford it, stretch and go
Pebble.
for the Pebble.
Pebble.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
you will enjoy having 2 channels. But if you're on a budget, it's
And
a
this
sound
is a
little...
great
Yeah.
starter
Yeah.
box.
great
It's a
starter
standard one.
box.
Yeah. But enough talking about eSIM systems. There are other little starter boxes that are quite interesting. The DG Lab 3, the Coyote 3, should I say. Very well priced. lots of features. It's a little bit stingy, zappy with metal electrodes that aren't theirs. And I think that's down to the material they're making their electrodes out of. Would I recommend it for a beginner? I wouldn't. And that's going to be controversial to some people. Its price is great for a beginner because, you know, it's not that expensive. It allows you to dip your toes in the water and see if it's for you. But to control it and get the most out of it, you need to use the app on the phone or X Toys and things like that. And that makes it complicated as an entry model for a beginner.
Yeah.
You know, if someone new, you just need something you can pick up, switch on,
something simple,
wire up and operate. You don't need to be downloading apps or firing up X Toys and getting computer to talk to something else, to talk to this, that and the other.
The thing is, sometimes you're ready to play. The last thing you want to do is go, right, I've got to get this out. I've got to do this, down, that.
It's the old
sort of, have I got everything set up?
The army principle, KISS, keep it simple, stupid. So nice box, lots of features. For a beginner though, one of those two is what I would recommend. Tactile knobs.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Question about the Coyote 3, would you be able to answer? I've heard conflicting things about it being able to do tri-phase. I believe the 2 couldn't, but apparently the 3 can. The 3 can. It has got isolated channels. The early versions of the 2, they had a problem with the channels touching a frame. So they weren't isolated. The Coyote 3 is isolated. I just prefer the E-stim systems boxes. Yeah, we've got a Coyote 2 and a Coyote 3. I'm doing some videos on the Coyote 3 on my own channel at the moment. It's a nice feature packed box, but it's very complicated. And what we're talking about at the moment is beginners entry level boxes.
You would recommend.
And you don't want complicated if you're trying to get your head around E-stim, because it's quite confusing for newbies anyway.
Definitely.
But yeah, you can do tri-phase with it. The control boxes, well, I'm not going to go on to what control boxes you can do tri-phase, because I think we've got a question in
I got me
the bucket, the fishbowl,
bowl,
specifically about that, if I remember right. Stuntcock sent you a photo last week of a box I've never seen. It was on Reddit.
We need to go onto Reddit.
I need to go on Reddit and check that out.
You've missed one.
Yeah, it looks like I've missed one. I'll have a look at that and get back to you, Dave. I wonder what that is then.
Ooh.
God, we only give you 6 million jobs and you can't get it right.
Yeah, I know. I've dropped the ball again. So yeah, I'll have a look at Reddit and I'll get back to you on that one, Dave. So what are we going to talk about now then? Reddit! Yeah, E-stim systems love to hate Reddit.
Yeah, they do.
Because Reddit is like the wild, wild west. Yeah,
apparently E-stim systems needs therapy.
I can understand it. Reddit.
No, he said he sent you the photo.
They sent you the photo. One of us anyway.
Yeah.
We'll sort it out.
We'll have a look.
Yeah. Reddit, there's lots of information on there, but there's some very angry people. It's populated by lots of people that are very angry and they live in the cellars. And that's all I'm going to say on the matter. There's some very strong opinions with some of them, and it's very tribal. You know, I like that brand. I hate that brand because they're crap because of X, Y, and Z. Or they won't even say X, Y, and Z. They'll just say it's crap, and they won't even justify it. And I've done the usual.
He's forgot to reset his monitor.
I've forgotten to reset my monitor. So I'm going to be back in a minute.
Give him 6 million jobs to do.
Dragon doesn't like Reddit either.
No. Reddit is, yeah.
Okay.
He's back.
Oh dear.
For those that missed it.
Sorry, Dave. We will check it out. I think
we will.
We probably did see it and then sort of missed.
I don't know.
Missed something.
We'll get to the bottom of it.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, that better. That better.
That's better.
That's better. Yeah.
Well, no, let's look less like a condom when you pull it down.
Thank you. I feel like something that's inside a condom. Put it like that. Yeah, Reddit it's the wild, wild west, and there's some very opinionated people. That's enough of that. I'll just make a Star Wars joke.
Yeah, because he said it's a hive of scum and villainy.
Well, yeah. and some, I don't know about that sort of place.
Lots of guys on there are using Joanne.
Yeah, I know.
electrodes.
This week
We've noticed.
there's been, let's just say, a sea of yellow. There's a lot of yellow.
It's always nice to see.
It is nice to see. It's nice to see people enjoying themselves, which is good. And if we've got our hand in it because we've created something that someone likes.
Not literally.
Not literally,
No.
but you know what I mean. Don't pull it down. It makes you look like cards. Yeah, I got that reference. That's going up.
Yeah.
It shouldn't, but it's going up. So yeah, Reddit, angry place. Angry place.
Not for everyone, but for some.
No, there are some really nice people there, but there's also the other end of the spectrum.
Citizens have put eggnog.
Eggnog. Well, it's coming that time. Is it tomorrow, December?
Yeah.
It is. It's nearly December.
I know.
Where did that go? So we're gonna move it along and go
Yeah.
for. I'm gonna press a button. That one. Everyone's like, oh, God, it wasn't a stampy front run. We don't want them. So
No.
are we doing some questions then?
We are going to do some questions.
Who's got the question bowl?
I've got the question ball.
Go on then. Gosh, you meant to write song and dance out of that.
Right. Have you ever tried the new control box from Kink?
Has anyone tried the new
Nobody.
control?
No one.
Nobody.
I don't think.
Prepare for a flood of letters from lawyers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new control box from Kink, which isn't called the Deep by Kink anymore.
No.
It's not even called the next name they gave it. They've given it a third name.
All right, what's this new name?
I don't know. I can't remember it. That's how
Okay,
much
'cause I
interest I
can't.
have. Yeah, it's not out yet. They're now doing a second pre-order. And apparently, 13th of December, they're going to ship. But we shall see.
But
It
which
is-
13th of December?
Yeah, which 13th of December? It's a fraction. It's a pale shadow of what it was promised to be. And there's a lot of people sunk some money into pre-orders 3 years ago now. And yeah, we'll see what they make of it when it comes out. We've certainly not been sent one. We're probably not going to be sent one because of the comments we make. But we'll see, It's basically a glorified 4-channel 312. There's nothing really new apart from the touchscreen. Do you want the touchscreen
Not really.
with looby fingers? It has got some little knobs, but we don't even know if it's got an audio input yet. It's all, the marketing blurb is written by marketers. I don't think they've ever seen an E-stim control box.
Okay, so Dave said he's one of the nice guys on Reddit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dave
you
is a
are.
nice
You
guy.
are.
He is a nice guy. So you're that nice. Yeah, you're on the screen for being a nice guy with a cracking little avatar.
Dragon, who cares? They'll change it again anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah, they probably will.
My opinion, it's an opinion. I think they changed the name so that when people start Googling it, they don't end up with the Stampy Pants rants that people have put online about
Yeah.
the weight they've had and all the rest of it. So we'll see. Yeah.
And I can't believe you popped up eSIM systems.
Did I
meant-
pop that up again? Shipper and China, I can do it within 8 weeks. They sink. What's the worst that can happen? Says Eeyore. Oh no! Waited 8 weeks and then the boat sunk.
The bank sunk.
Yeah.
That's a private.
So no, we've not seen it. Yeah, it's a bit of a private joke.
Yeah.
So what else we got then? We have got some today, haven't we?
We have.
Snip, snip, snip.
It's a good job since
Personal
we've got
opinions are
nothing else
good.
to talk about.
Yeah, I know.
It's a maximum amount of electrodes that I can use at the same time.
Well, that depends on your real estate.
It
doesn't
does.
Real estate is an issue.
Yeah.
The amount of control boxes you've got.
We had someone get in touch this week, and he's using 4 dual channel control boxes at the same time. So that is 16 electrodes
That's
and a lot of wiring. You can use as many as you can fit. There's a real estate issue. Obviously, there's only a certain amount of space you can fit electrodes, so you don't want them touching each other and that sort of thing.
definitely.
The other issue you've got is if you've got a current running from electrode A to B, and then another electrode running across it like that, and they're both firing at the same time, that area in the middle is going to get very intense. So you need to think about where your current paths are going. But in theory, you can just keep loading up as long as you play below the waist and play safely.
And then, of course, you've got the nightmare of the cables.
Nightmare of the cables, and also, if you get a hot spot or a stingy bit, well, actually, which electrode is causing that? Because it might not be at the electrode.
what
it could
cable
be
goes where.
Yeah, it could be
a
where the currents are
crossover.
passed. Yeah.
Yeah.
And setting up and collapsing down must
Yeah.
take ages, which for me would be a bit of a buzzkill. But, you know, what happened to the chat then?
Wow.
It froze and now it's like
Yeah.
everyone's chatting. Finally,
Thanks for expecting that.
yeah. That's me in a photo using a Viking looking app.
I love the fact that you said in your job is making or finding a banana
fairy. Yeah. I am the banana fairy.
I think I'm going to have to put the Christmas
Yeah.
stuff up next
And
week.
E-stim System said they know someone that's playing with 8 2Bs at the same time.
Wow.
That's a
Wow.
lot of wires and
That is
cables.
a hell
lot
of
to go
lot
wrong
of
as well.
wires.
Yeah.
When do you have the electro rings in again, size 30? There's an order going in tomorrow or Monday, so hopefully next week, all depending on if E-stim Systems have got them on the shelves or if they need to manufacture them.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've only just gone out of those and we need to put another order in. And the next one is queued up, ready to go.
Hang on, before you say anything else, I
Talk
think
about
Savannah
orders.
has something to say.
It's Black Friday.
It is Black Friday.
Weekend.
Hold on, wait. Black Friday sales, big thing on the internet. Black Friday, Cyber Monday. The big players are running sales at the moment with some cracking deals. The problem for smaller companies is it's very difficult to keep up and do big sales because your profits are smaller because you've got lower number of sales, but you've still got overheads to cover. So we're not doing a Black Friday weekend sale for everybody because simply we can't afford to do that.
No.
But
But
put your finger up. We're all doing fingers up. But she's made the command decision that our Ko-fi supporters and you lot that watch our streams every week should get a sale.
Yeah.
And as you know, normally we do a 5% discount every Saturday live stream, but we're not this week. What are we doing?
we're doing 15%.
15% for you lovely lot.
So shall we release a code?
Do it. Let's see if it works.
Whoop whoop.
No, and it didn't work. So do it again. She had one job. And we didn't get a whoop whoop.
No, we didn't.
We didn't get a whoop whoop.
So,
Whoop.
one or the other word.
Yeah, one of
So
the.
this week's
So here we go. She's going to read out the
Is-
code.
BFW 15 whoop whoop.
Corinne's going to a whoop whoop.
So that will get you 15% off in all 3 of our stuff.
Yeah. Use it or lose it.
It's also available for Cyber Monday.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It will switch off on Tuesday.
Yeah.
The wee hours Tuesday morning.
UK time.
Yeah. UK time. So you've got between now and Tuesday to have a look around and see if there's anything you like.
From our usual stores.
From our 3 usual stores, yeah. So, you know, we can't afford to do
No.
those sort of discounts for everybody, but for you lot,
We have.
well, you're special.
Okay, Dragon's caught with an interesting question on there.
What's that then?
I once saw an AliExpress TENS cable, but it didn't have 2 leads like normal, but 4. Are those even
Right.
usable?
Now, we had someone ask a question about that sort of thing a while back, and they were on about using nipple play. And they were saying, well, I've got a 1-channel control box, so I can get these cables that actually has 4 connectors, and I can use one and the other and drive the current through. No, you're
No,
not.
not there.
Because you're just basically splitting a cable into 2 electrodes, and you can't control the resistance between those electrodes. So they're not necessarily doing that. It might be going anywhere, basically. So stay away from stuff like that. If you're going to use those, use them below the waist. Yeah, but do not consider those a way of doing nipple
Well, no, I
stim.
think he's asking if they're actually usable at all.
They are usable. You can use 4 pads on a channel, but you're going to get some weird current paths. And the current is going to take the easiest route. So even though you've got 4 currents or 4 electrodes, it might only be going between the 2 and just a little bit on the others. So it's going to be experimentation. But don't use them above the waist,
No,
No.
definitely
is what
not.
I'm saying with that.
And I can't believe Kren was wired up on 12.
Well, there you go.
Ooh.
Yep. If you used your fans affiliate links to
You
buy
could
from
have
our
used
store,
me as a washing machine.
you can get your Black Friday discounts, and Joanne and Co will also win. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 2 links in the description below. We've got affiliate links with Electrostim and E-stim Systems. Now, for those that don't understand what an affiliate link is, it's a kickback basically. So if we send some traffic to one of their websites and they buy something, they'll give us a little commission. Doesn't make it more expensive for you. It just gives us a little
It's like
thank
a little
you.
thank you.
Yeah. So if you want to shop in E-stim Systems and that,
Yeah.
Feel free. If you don't want to do that, if you just copy the link and then just use the actual domain name bit, you can go and do your sales exactly the same, and we don't get any kickback. So it's up to you. Yeah,
No,
there's nothing nefarious about it.
No, it looks like Danny was going to order from, I'm guessing his meaning from E-stim Systems, but it was
€25 transport.
shipping.
Yeah, shipping's a nightmare. International.
We actually absorb some of our shipping costs, don't we?
We try to be as cheap as we can because we know it's a showstopper for a lot of people. Dragon wasn't asking for nipple play, normal play. You can use for normal play, but I've got to point out that, you know, we
Just
have been
to be
asked in the
safe.
past if people can use them for nipple play, and that's just like, no, don't think of that. But yeah, you can use them, but it's going to be a little bit of experimentation on where you put pads and things like that. Didn't order them, just saw them while looking for cables. Yeah, you see a lot of that sort of stuff on AliExpress. The other thing to watch out for if you're buying on AliExpress is the cable that goes into your control box will generally be 2.5 millimeters, unless they state it's 3.5.
Yeah.
If you've got a 312 or anything from E-stim Systems, you're going to need a 3.5 mil plug. So if you buy one of those cables, you're then going to have to buy an adapter as well. So just bear that in mind when shopping on Chinese type of sites.
And Kren has said you're splitting the same current
Over a lot more surface area.
so you're lowering the effect.
Yeah.
You are.
Now, you can use that to your advantage. You know, if you've only got really tiny electrodes, you could be using double the surface area to smooth things out a little bit. But you will also find, as Kren states, you're gonna lower the effect you're gonna get on that channel. So you might need to use more power than you normally would do, or a bigger control box with more power, like a 2B, that sort of thing. So when you start playing around with stuff like that, there is going to be a lot of tweaking and knock-on effects. Like if you go with more electrodes, you're diffusing the energy that's going into your subject. That's one thing to be wary about. Want to go on AliExpress for cables? I need 2.5 cables. Yeah,
Fair
it's
enough.
great. If that's what you need, it's a good source of cables. Bear in mind that you're going to be probably renewing them quite regularly, but you're doing that with cables anyway. So yeah, just watch out what you buy. Make sure you've got the right end tackle on both ends. So what we got next then?
Right.
Bow, bow, bow. I've just noticed Banani down there.
You may just notice.
Yeah, I've only
Banani.
just noticed a little Banani.
Right. What kit do you take with you when travelling? Just asking because I'm curious.
Well, I'll leave this to you two because I don't do a lot of
You don't do a lot of
I don't
travelling,
do
no.
a lot of travelling, so I can't remember the last time I travelled anywhere.
We have a little black bag we take with us, and it's full of wires.
It's
My Pebble, of course.
at the workshop.
2B.
Yep.
Um,
There's nipple clamps, nipple pads, cock loops, loads of cables.
yeah.
Lube.
3.5 to 4, 3.5 to 2.
Yeah.
There's a bi-cable in there, which is an E-stim Systems cable that has one 4mm and one 2mm pin.
Tri-phase
Tri-phase.
cable.
Tri-phase cable's in there. There's speculum in there.
Yeah.
There's lube in there,
Yeah.
and there's generally a Mona,
Mona
Or-
or a flange.
a large
Or-
flow.
Large flow
See?
or E-bead.
Behind you.
Behind
Depends
me.
what mood I'm
no,
in,
not behind.
technically.
It's there. Large flow.
Yeah, or the E-bead sometimes.
So
it just depends.
the basics we take is a decent control box,
Yeah.
cables and spare cables, pads,
Lots of
because
lube.
we like pads. We take some lube, we take some insertables, we take some loops, and anything special.
And don't forget a spare battery.
And a
And a spare
battery.
battery. Yeah, definitely a spare battery. Or a charging cable if you're using a rechargeable control box. It's supposed to be a holiday. It's the only thing we don't take kit with us. Yeah. Well, travelling as well. We travel to clubs and things, so
It depends
that's
where we're going.
our play
because-
bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. It does depend where we're going.
Yeah.
No, you're in the UK and you don't ask that, or did I want to order in the US?
Okay,
I
I'm
know,
not.
but they're also in the UK, and you don't ask that, or did I want to order in the US? If you want to order in the US, there are lots and lots of options. There's Gary at happystimusa.com. He stocks our kit and E-stim Systems kit. 665 Leather, again, E-stim Systems kit and our kit. Mr. S in San Francisco stocks E-stim Systems kit. So there's lots of places over there if you don't really want to be doing
you don't want
international
shipping.
shipping. Yeah. And it's good to help your local companies out as well. So if you're in the US, go see Gary
Go
at
see
Happy
Gary.
Stim. Yeah, cracking guy. His website, I think, stuck in the 80s with flying toasters and things, but his kit's good and his service is very, very good as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can highly recommend Gary.
And he's good priced as well. Well priced.
Yeah. I actually thought of one more question. So sometimes when I finish, so to say, my stuff will land on the loops while finishing and it will take the E-stim super intense. I kind of dislike that. Yeah. Because you're adding liquids and things are moving around and all the rest of it. It's difficult, but you can predict when that's going to happen. So an idea is get a towel down there to try and catch things and to
try
keep
and
things apart. I don't know what electrodes you're using, but just have a think about if you can put something down there just before that moment, as it were, to try and mitigate that.
Yeah.
What to do about stuff like that. Yeah, so
Well, as you just said.
a towel's a good option,
Yeah.
or something as
Something to
an
catch.
insulator, something
Yeah.
to catch. Yeah. So hopefully that's that covered. What else we got?
No, leather bipolar plug, which isn't too bad to play with.
A leather bipolar plug. That's interesting. Salty fluid is like an electrode. The stuff they use is all powering as a battery, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, you get some interesting current paths when things start flowing. Because often now I just straight up turn the box down to 0 and it kind of ruined the fun. Yeah, that's the safe way of doing it. But if you can find something to catch it, then that might help. So what's next? Ba, ba, ba.
Okay. Canada Post are on strike. Can you ship orders via a courier to Canada?
They are on strike.
They are.
And Royal Mail
unfortunately.
have stopped accepting packages for
Yeah.
Canada at the moment.
So unfortunately, we've had to.
We've had to say no to lots of Canadian orders.
But
Yeah, we don't ship enough orders to have an account with the likes of DHL, UPS, FedEx.
which makes it a very expensive option.
Yeah, you don't get
But
bulk discounts.
But it is one that if you sort of give us a shout out if you want anything via a courier, then let us know. Let us know what you want, and we can actually look into it and get a quote to you,
Yeah.
and to give you an idea of how much it's going to cost.
But generally speaking, courier shipping
Is expensive.
across the water to,
expensive.
well, Europe or the continent of America, it's very expensive. You're looking
Yeah.
30 quid probably.
Minimum.
But yeah, if you're interested in stuff like that, let us know what
Yeah.
you want, where you are, and we can then look at trying to get a quote for you and then give you an indication of is it something you want to pursue. We use Royal Mail because it's a lot cheaper than the courier.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we are keeping an eye on the postal strike.
And hopefully it won't last that much longer.
Right, okay. Well, Wayne's going to look forward to getting his emails then. So that's good. Canada is generally more than the US too. Yeah, we noticed that. It's a little bit strange. I don't know why. But there you go. Right, next. Is that it? We done yet?
Now we've got a few more.
Want me tea? My belly's rumbling.
What are the health benefits of using E-stim?
Ooh.
That's quite a good question.
Well, sort of the endorphins it releases for a start.
Yep, you don't get punched by your wife for asking for it. Just saying, you can just disappear and do it. Yeah, there's lots of health benefits. Because it's basically masturbation.
Yeah, that's it. So
So-
sort of the endorphins release is great for you, for your mental health.
All the good
your mood and all
chemicals.
the rest of it.
Yeah, you get blood flow, which is great. For guys, you're supposed to ejaculate regularly because it reduces your risk of prostate cancer.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, that's your excuse.
It's genuine. But it is my excuse.
Yeah, it can also be used for pain relief as well.
Yeah, it can
I've
be
used it for pain
And as
relief.
E-stim system says, anything that makes you happy is good.
That is true.
Absolutely. So there are tangible benefits to using E-stim. Not just E-stim, just playing around.
Being
It can be lots of fun. Right, here we go. Big one from Dragon. Now you can imagine why I was going on about hollow sounds and having a way to catch everything while stimming. I'm not even planning to stim the sound just for catching that milk. Yeah. Yeah, a hollow sound, you can put a tube into the end of it, I suppose, and you can divert the stuff away.
Yeah.
Go for it. Send us some pictures of your equipment. Not your equipment, your equipment. That's what I did. Just had to clarify that, didn't I? You know, I'm easily taken at the wrong end of the stick. So come on then, next one.
Before he says something else.
Before I land myself in the YouTube naughty corner again.
Right. I wanted to try one of your plastic insulators, but shipping is so expensive to the US. What are my options? Can I use anything else as an insulator?
Well, as you said earlier, Gary at Happy Stim is a great place to start.
Yeah.
If you want our kit, Gary or 665 leather, I think you'll find 665 leather is going to be more expensive than Gary, but don't quote me on that. You can use anything that's an insulator to insulate part of a loop. A piece of cardboard, a piece of plastic, some heat shrink tubing, a straw. You know, you could use some masking tape, but I wouldn't be sure of the composition of the glue. So I would stay away from electrical insulating tape. Heat shrink tubing is a brilliant option if you go over that. Or, you know, some of our designs are available so you can make one yourself. So that's another option. But yeah,
if you've got a 3D printer.
If you've got a 3D printer. But if you're in the States, go and see Gary. He's very nice. Don't worry, I've already shared both types of equipment on this stuff before.
Okay.
So Dragon's not shy. That's what we're saying there. Not shy. A bit like someone else I know. So what's next then? Oh, that's second to last.
Yeah.
You'll be pleased to know because Christmas is almost here.
Is electrogel or a special lube a requirement, or can you just use some normal lube?
Well,
It's essential. Buy it. It's good. No, it is good actually.
It is good.
you don't have to buy special lube.
No.
But
We would
don't
recommend-
use a silicon-based lube
Yep.
or a hybrid lube.
Or oils.
Because they are basically insulators.
Insulators.
Yeah.
And they'll destroy if you're using conductive rubber, and they obviously won't work if you're using anything else for what you want.
Yeah.
Electrogel is the best way to go.
Yeah. If you're using an insertable, you can get away with a good quality water-based lube. But if you want something that's a little bit better, that conducts better, you want an electrogel. That's the one we play with. That's the E-stim system stuff. Electrogel. We sell 3 different types. The E-stim system, the brand Parker Spectrogel, which is it's good, it's cheap,
And Optilube.
and Optilube sterile sachets for sounding, and we also have the Electrostim gel as well. But that's the one we play with. It's also the only one that's specifically designed for internal play. The other ones have in the safety data sheet saying external use only. So people do use them internally, but that's the only one that's formulated for internal use. And it's good stuff. Comes in 2 sizes, the pump bottle or a little
Travel bottle.
toothpaste tube, 100 millilitres, and then that's a 250 millilitres, I believe.
In the cupboard.
So yeah, you don't have to use electrogels, but they are better.
The chap's gone quiet. Do you want to
Has it?
refresh?
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh,
Wow.
wow. Sorry.
The chat's done its thing again.
Yeah.
And E-stim Systems had this problem the other week as well. Right, we're just going to try and catch up with this lot. Yeah, you must buy it now. Do buy it now
So
because
basically, exactly what you said.
Black Friday sale.
Yeah.
Buy it now.
Yeah.
There you go. There's your excuse.
Yeah, Dragon just
Dragon
uses
using normal lube. Yeah, you can get
Fine.
away with that. I sent you a few last week. Did you not get them? Have we done it again? Have we done we've missed some questions?
Yeah.
That was probably me again. Apologies, Karen. There was some questions on the Word document that those questions got copied into, but I thought we'd covered them, so I think I might have deleted them.
We'll definitely do them next week.
We'll definitely do them. We'll find them and do
Yeah.
them next week. I've looked at it's the Euro shipping. That's why I'm surprised at the cost. Yeah, shipping, bane of our life at the moment. While mentioning heat sink tubing, did you get a chance to look at my design? I linked to a few E-stim chats ago. I'm trying to think what that was.
Yeah, I was going to say, I can't remember.
Send it again.
But I'm in front of the camera, so
Yeah, I know.
my memory goes.
Your brain goes mental when we sat here. This is actually quite stressful.
It is.
E-stim Systems will know because they do this as well.
There's a I think they've got a good thing going, sort of monthly.
Monthly is better than weekly, definitely. The problem we have with questions is we've got a computer here and we've got a computer at the workshop. We spend all week at the workshop and then we come here. And it can be quite problematic syncing the information between the two. So we think we've copied things over.
No, we haven't.
And we obviously,
We've missed
something. So if you can remember what your questions were, fire away.
Yeah, feel free.
And we'll get to them.
And please resend us the designs again so we can have a look.
Yeah,
E-stim
definitely.
Systems has said Dropbox is your friend.
Yeah, we might look into Dropbox or something that we can use to sync between different areas. Lightning bloat and vacuum clear electrodes. I remember what that one is now. That was very interesting. It was the vacuum suction thing.
Oh,
with the clip thing at the end.
yeah.
Very clever. Very clever. I don't know how you'd be able to do that on a mass basis, but for a DIY electrode, very, very effective, I would imagine. Because we want to see more girly electrodes out there.
We do.
There's loads of stuff, people with meat and two veg, should we say. But there's very few things specifically for the fairer sex.
Yeah, as you said, specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd
That's
be
the
nice.
tickle finger.
It would be nice to see
Guests.
more of that. But the market is much bigger for the male appendage than the female appendage. But that is changing. There are more and more women coming into E-stim now, which is nice to see.
I mean, a lot of the stuff can be used by either or,
Yeah.
but it's nice to see
It'd be nice
something
something specific. Now, if you're interested in E-stim from the female side, E-stim Systems very recently did a fantastic video with Kaz and the lovely Liz,
Oh, yeah.
where they introduced Liz to E-stim. And there's going to be a part 2. So
I'm looking forward to that.
check that out because part 2 is something that
We're
is
all
on our
really looking forward
it's on
to
our
part
to watch
2.
list. It's going to be fantastic.
Totally
It's really
agree.
good.
Google Drive, yeah, it's another one.
Yeah, Google Drive. I measure my heart rate while stimming. It's 10 piece housing restorators. Yeah, I can understand that. For us, the actual streaming bit is a bit stressful, but it's the prelude.
Yeah.
It's the half an hour before you go live and something doesn't work.
Yeah.
And then you're
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
And that happens a lot with us. I'm not planning commercial production of those, don't worry. No, I hope you do.
It'd be nice to see
Because it
them.
would be nice to see more things out there specifically for that
definitely.
area of the body. Yeah, better late than never trying to entertain a curious kitten.
Voltiana.
Voltiana's in the house. She's missed a banana.
Yeah, so you have to...
I can't do it again.
No.
You can't. 3 times, the audience couldn't handle that. There'd be heart attacks. There'd be ambulances on speed dial and everything. And you can only get so much of a good thing. Sorry, Voltiana.
Yeah, Voltiana.
Am I going to have to do it for Voltiana?
A lot of prep. They do Voltiana.
Oh, don't forget the other banana as well.
I've got to do it again. Everyone's like, not
2
this
new
again.
bananas.
It was funny the first time, not so funny the third time.
Now, this is payback, Voltiana, for what he did to me last week.
Not this one.
Not this one.
Not the soft
This one's
cushy.
I made him dress up as a banana.
Apparently it's an improvement, although I have been told I look like something inside a Johnny. And to be honest, I feel like something inside a Johnny. So there you go, Voltiana.
That is just for you.
You can see me belly now. Oh, there we go. Hairy.
Oh no, she's been watching and just been sorting out the kittens.
Kitten.
and
You
tinsel.
got to watch Kittens and Tinsel. Absolutely. It's a bit like her when the Christmas tree comes out. She's going to be all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, cat. It was more the baubles.
Yeah. And attacking the tree.
Yeah.
Thank you for your brilliant guides for owners of male and female genitalia. I link them quite often to those who are curious about E-stim electricity. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I wish we had more time to do more. And we need to sit down and do some more, don't we?
We do.
Apparently you need to shave the beard to look more like a 1970s condom advert.
Thank you. Thank you. I've suddenly found my niche.
It looks so pretty for now.
Yes, I felt on top of the world then. I thought I might wear that on my holiday.
No, you're not.
No, it'll be good. It will be good. See what they put me through. And all because somebody, I don't know who it was, stuck a tosh on the banana last week.
No, it's not Joe, so it's got that leaves you.
Might have been the dog.
Blame the dog.
Might have been Emma.
She didn't come in last week.
Our cat hangs in the Christmas tree.
Yeah, that's
I can picture that.
That's what ours was like.
We haven't had a Christmas tree up at home for a long time because our cat is a savage when it comes to Christmas trees. We've even tried one of those corner ones, which is a quarter of a tree, and you can stick it right in the corner of a room.
And tying it down, and he'll still
shred it. But we are putting one up next week in here. Look at her face. Look at her face.
Yeah.
She likes it.
It's a Disney Christmas tree.
Have we finished all the
No,
dishes?
we've got one more.
We tried tying it.
It better not be, can we see the banana outfit?
We tried tying the tree up, but the cat still managed to
swing around on it. Oh, that's a big one.
What control box would you recommend for doing nipple play?
2B.
2B.
Yeah. 2B. Anything with isolated channels. So, start with a 2B, Axis, Flux, 312, Micro 312, MK 312, BT 312, Coyote 3, or 2 control boxes. Yeah, so either have a fancy box with isolated channels or just go for 2 cheap boxes. You're still using isolated channels because it's 2 little boxes. And E-stim Systems, can I have a discount?
Did you miss it?
Oh, question for E-stim Systems. We're about to put a big wholesale order in. Do we get the Black Friday discount on that?
Yeah, do we get a discount?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
It was worth a try.
Have you seen the Teledong?
A Teledong? Is that like...
No.
No.
Is that like a dildo with 8 channels? Watch BBC, ITV and Sky?
Going for the big issue.
Well, that's the answer from E-stim Systems on that one. you gotta try it, haven't you?
Yeah.
Please wear some. Yeah. Watch out for glass if you've got a cat and a Christmas tree with glass baubles.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much for tuning in.
Yeah.
And I hope whatever you're cooking is really nice, and I hope you make enough for all of us.
Yeah.
So that would be good. You mean funny joke.
You get free packing. What more do you want?
We do get free packing.
We do, and we do.
And they have a packing ninja working at E-stim Systems.
do.
When we get a massive order, big box, you will not believe how neatly everything is marked up and packaged. It is so simple to process and put on the shelves.
It's amazing.
We love getting E-stim Systems wholesale orders.
Oh yeah.
The packing ninja.
Yeah, it is. She I believe she is. She is a packing ninja.
And it's even better when we get to reuse the packaging.
Oh yeah. Can we have some more of your business cards as well? We're out again.
Yeah.
We tend to throw them in with our orders because we like to promote the people that we
we
like.
do.
Well, it's if anyone buys anything
E-stim Systems
from us, then we throw a business card in. So
for their live streams and
you're gonna
podcasts.
do the picture,
I'm doing a
aren't you?
picture.
He's
Get
pressed
in
the
my-
button. Get your glasses on.
Gegs on. It's here somewhere.
Oh, there are new ones coming out soon.
Oh, that's the
Coming
live
soon.
stream. That's right.
You've lost it.
No,
haven't
it's
you?
there. I don't know what it is though. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that one.
Just bear with
But I'm
us.
going to put that up anyway because they have been nominated for another award.
Yeah.
Because they're doing sterling work. And I'm not sure if it's for the bipolar electro ones or for the triples, but both of those are just absolutely incredible.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And we have more of them going in on the order as well. So E-stim Systems can expect another big order from us, which is going to have us sobbing. And hopefully they can turn that around quickly. But I imagine next week is going to be hellish for them because of Black Friday.
Yeah.
It's going to be one of those things. So we won't be holding our breath that we're going to be getting it soon. Because hopefully you guys get a lot of orders to process. And we'll be thinking about you. Giggling.
Are we going to give them the code one more time?
Let's
Do
give
it.
them the code one
Do
more
it.
time. Whoop, whoop.
It worked that time. See? It's like I'm going to work this time. Maybe I'll shut up so I can go home.
So, in case you missed it earlier, we've given you a 15% discount this week.
Just for you guys.
Just for you lot because you're special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's our way of saying thank you very much for watching, and it's the best way we can do
Yeah,
a Black Friday.
it's giving something back. We can't afford
Yeah.
it to do it for everything, but for you lot who support us, you know, it's a way of us supporting you. And E-stim, were in the shop today packing, and it was a mounted.
Wow.
Well,
I'm not
it's good
surprised.
that you're going in to try and stay on top of it, because I can't even imagine how many you process over a Black Friday weekend.
I don't know.
We've got some orders, but we're
We
not on
have.
that scale.
Oh, crumbs.
Ours is more like rolling foothills, not a mountain. But we like rolling foothills. That works for us. So I think that's us for this week.
I think it
I'm going
is.
to take a slap on the wrist for missing some questions.
We'll definitely
we'll
get
get to the bottom
those
of that.
next week.
Trent, definitely.
No, what I'll do is I'll tickle you instead.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Not live. Look at, YouTube doesn't allow physical abuse. That's physical abuse.
It's not physical.
I'm going to complain to HR.
You are HR.
Oh, yeah. Don't work like that, does it? Right, so we are back next weekend.
But then we're off somewhere.
Then we're off on holiday. Well, she's not. She's working.
But we are.
Look at that. We pointing at herself. We are both breasts, is it?
And look
Is
at
that what
that!
it was?
And look at that smile.
Yeah, was
Yeah.
that both breasts are going on holiday? That's
Yeah.
what you meant.
No,
Right.
it's-
We're going on holiday too.
Yeah.
These two. Yeah, we're going to Disneyland Paris to celebrate her birthday
With some special friends.
with some very special friends. Yeah, we go each year to take her and just get it out of her system, because you know what she's like.
And some new Disney ears, I believe, as well.
I have special birthday Disney ears.
Yeah, but that's not what everyone came to see, is it? Yeah, they've got electrodes in them.
Oh, don't give away the secret.
Anyway, nice, Disneyland Paris,
Paris.
which is lovely this time of year till it snows
Yeah. And then it's
Or
even
rains.
magical.
or rains. Yeah, yeah, but
Or
it's
it's
always
super
magical.
cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we will see you next week with a Christmas tree somewhere. You might
Yeah.
not see that, but we'll see what we can do.
See if I've wrestled with a Christmas tree
Yeah,
or
she's
not.
going to be wrestling with the Christmas tree, and so you will see us next week. But the following week, we've got that weekend
'Cause
off
we're in
because
Paris.
we're not
Yeah.
here. We're in Paris. Sorry, not sorry.
No.
No, she's not sorry.
They're not.
Thanks, Dave. Glad to know everyone. Well, Dave is everyone, so
Yeah.
glad to know that everyone has enjoyed themselves. We've enjoyed it.
We have. We do.
I didn't enjoy the banana outfit.
It's payback for what you did to me last week.
You
Well-
can do it one more time.
No. Oh, go on in. The embarrassment. In fact, I'm going to get dressed on cam.
E-stim systems
This
loved it.
is the worst part. Is putting the blinking thing on. It's like a straight jacket that's more bent than straight. There we go. It's all right, isn't it? Can you see my nipples? Banana nips. I think this works. I might bring this to my other channel. It's good.
Does it get created in
Priest in bed?
I'm
Does
just
it
going to
get
say
priest in bed?
banana split.
Oh.
That's all I'm saying. Right, well,
You're taking that on holiday with you,
it
aren't
is,
you?
it's warm.
Yeah, we're taking it to
It's warm.
Disney.
Do you reckon we can get it waterproofed in case it rains?
I don't know.
It's better than one of those corporate bin bags. But anyway, it's goodbye from the banana.
It's goodbye from me.
And me.
It's been fun. I'm quite liking this. See you next week. Bye.
Bye.